Hi everyone, it's Mr. Simpson here and welcome to the second ever Wyndham Reading Roscars. And as you guys know, we hold these to celebrate all the great reading that you guys do throughout school, especially over this last half term. I've seen some amazing reading from you guys in Year 4. I think you've done an absolutely amazing job, and it shows with the amount of platinum winners that we have today. So well done, guys. You know, it really means a lot to me, so please keep it up. Yeah, okay, I'm going to go straight into our performance today, but the performance that we're going to do is from George's Marvellous Medicine, and I've invited my very good friend, Miss Caroline, along to read the part of Grandma, and I hope you enjoy our reading, and then we'll get into the raffle afterwards. Okay, guys? All right, here we go.
You know what the matter's with you,
the old woman said, staring at George over the rim of the teacup with those bright, wicked little eyes.
You're growing too fast. Boys who grow too fast become stupid and lazy.
But I can't help if I'm growing fast, Grandma, George said.
Of course you can.
She snapped.
Growing's a nasty, childish habit.
But we have to grow, Grandma. If we didn't, we'd never be grown-ups.
Oh, rubbish, boy, rubbish.
She said.
Look at me. Am I growing? Certainly not.
But you did once, Grandma.
Only a very little,
the old woman answered.
I gave up growing when I was extremely small, along with all the other nasty childish habits like laziness and disobedience and greed and sloppiness and untidiness and stupidity. You haven't given up any of those things, have you?
I'm still only a little boy, Grandma.
You're 8 years old.
She snorted.
That's old enough to know better, and if you don't stop growing soon, it'll be too late.
Too late for what, Grandma?
It's ridiculous.
She went on.
You're nearly as tall as me already.
George took a look at Grandma. She certainly was a very tiny person. Her legs were so short, she had to have a footstool to put her feet on, and her head only came halfway up the back of the armchair. Daddy says it's fine for a person to be tall, George said.
Don't listen to your daddy,
Grandma said.
Listen to me.
But how do I stop myself growing? George asked her.
Eat less chocolate,
Grandma said. Does chocolate make you grow?
It makes you grow the wrong way.
She snapped.
Up instead of down.
Grandma sipped some tea, but never took her eyes from the little boy who stood before her.
Never grow up,
she said.
Always down.
Yes, Grandma.
And stop eating chocolate. Eat cabbage instead.
Cabbage? Oh no, I don't like cabbage, George said.
It's not what you like or what you don't like.
Grandma snapped.
It's what's good for you that counts. From now on, you must eat cabbage 3 times a day. Mountains of cabbage. And if it's got caterpillars in it, so much the better.
Ouch, George said.
Caterpillars give you brains,
the old woman said. Mummy washes them down the sink, George said.
Mummy's as stupid as you are,
Grandma said.
Cabbage doesn't taste of anything without a few boiled caterpillars in it. Slugs too.
Not slugs, George cried out. I couldn't eat slugs.
Whenever I see a live slug on a piece of lettuce,
Grandma said.
I gobble it up quick before it crawls away. Delicious.
She squeezed her lips together tight so that her mouth became a tiny wrinkled hole.
Delicious,
she said again.
Worms and slugs and beetly bugs. You don't know what's good for you.
Oh, you're joking, Grandma.
I never joke,
she said.
Beetles are perhaps best of all. They go crunch.
Oh, Grandma, that's beastly.
The
old hag grinned, showing those pale brown teeth.
Sometimes, if you're lucky,
she said,
you get a beetle inside the stem of a stick of celery. That's what I like.
Oh, Grandma, how could
You
you?
find all sorts of nice things in sticks of raw celery. Sometimes it's earwigs.
Oh, I don't want to hear about it, cried George.
A big fat earwig is very tasty.
Grandma said, licking
But
her
You've
lips.
got to be very quick, my dear. When you put one of those in your mouth, it has a pair of sharp nippers in its back end, and if it grabs your tongue with those, it never lets go. So you've got to bite the earwig first, chomp chomp, before it bites you.
George started edging towards the door. He wanted to get as far away as possible from this filthy old woman.
You're trying to get away from me, aren't you?
She said, pointing a finger straight at George's face.
You're trying to get away from Grandma.
Little George stood by the door, staring at the old hag in the chair. She stared back at him. Could it be, George wondered, that she was a witch? He had always thought witches were only in fairy tales, but now he wasn't so sure. George began to tremble. It was her face that frightened him most of all. The frosty smile, the brilliant, unblinking eyes. Grandma, he cried out, stop!
We know secrets, my dear, about dark places. I know where dark things live and squirm and slither all over each other.
George made a dive for the door.
It doesn't matter how far you run.
He heard her saying.
You won't ever get away.
George ran into the kitchen, slamming the door behind him. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed that little reading as we see Grandma being at her most horrible and evil best, yeah? But we are going to go straight into the main event, and the main event today is finding out all of our certificate winners year 4 for year 4. So please listen up guys as we quickly go through. As you can see, we're all working to win these fantastic certificates. We've got bronze, we have silver, we have gold, and we have the main one, our platinum reward. So here we go, guys. I hope you're ready. And our bronze winners in year 4 are Charlie, Kyra, and Kane. Our silver winners are Cameron, Georgia, Isla, Brooke, and Taya. And we only have the one gold winner, the 2 gold winners, and that is Ruby and Autumn. So well done you two. And I am so impressed to see all the platinum winners that we managed to get in year 4. I think it's fantastic. So a massive well done to Macy, Oliver, Ruby S, William, Lexi, Nadia, Kanye, Shania, Caden, Archie, Autumn, Brooke, Michaela, Karis, Shanice, Finley, and last but not least, Abdullah. So well done you guys, that's amazing, well done. And as such, because there's so many winners amongst you, we're going to draw 2 winners out from you guys. And I'm going to invite Miss Caroline to quickly come and draw the names out of the lucky hat. Here we go. Here we go. Hope you're ready. And our first winner is Archie. Well done, Archie. And our second winner is Shanae. So well done, Archie and Shanae. I'm so pleased for you guys. Obviously, we're not in school at the minute. However, we're going to keep your prizes separate for you and all your certificates. So don't worry about claiming all of them. We've got everything set aside for when you guys are back at school. Yeah, I hope you guys are well, and I hope you carry on all the great reading. Me and Miss Caroline absolutely adore seeing you guys progress with your reading and all the great book talk that you guys come with, okay? Yeah, I hope you're well, and I hope I see you all soon, all right? All right, see you later, guys. Bye-bye. Bye.